Hello and welcome to the SIHL expansion tournament. Today we're gonna do another power rankings, another one of these. I got my handy dandy phone with me, and we'll go through this together. So we're gonna rank teams 12 to 1, like I do every single week. So let's get started. Based on the standings should be posted on the community tab. So go check that before you watch this video. If you haven't, go to the community tab and check that. Then you can complain to me why your favorite team isn't not in the spot that you want them to be in. So, and this is not biased, because I have no favor for any of these teams that I've created. Well, I love them all, but I don't have a favor over anyone over the other. And even if I did, that would not mean I would do them any favors. So here we go with this. 12 to 1, so starting at number 12, we have the Austin Bandits. So for Austin, they're 3-5, so in the tournament so far. 3 wins, 5 losses, no losses in extra time. They're the worst in the league. This is basically by default. We're gonna put them at number 12. It's like with Chicago and San Jose. You can specifically San Jose. You can always bet for the hockey guy anyway. You can always bet your bottom dollar they're gonna be last. Same idea here with the Austin Bandits. As we're gonna move along, a team that's fallen considerably, and they happen to be ranked. This actually matches up with the standings as well. The LA Monsters. The LA Monsters ranked number 11. So going over these two spots, the Austin Bandits, they actually fall back. They fall back to number 12. And the LA Monsters, this is a big mover here this week. The LA Monsters last week, they were number 9. So the fall continues. They were like either number 3 or 4 in week 1. They're now the second last in the league. So they have, because they've dropped off so much. Yeah, it's bad. It is bad. And we continue on. Moving to number 10. Alright, here's number 10. Here's the first time it does differ from the standings, but just by a bit. We have the Denver Dragons. Sorry if my writing's not perfect. I'm trying to keep the board standing up. So the Denver Dragons ranked number 10. Again, they're basically they're tied with the next team, but the next team they started off better like the LA Monsters, but then they fell. The Denver Dragons, they were always just bad. That's the only reason. So the LA Monsters in this next team, very similar stories, although LA is a little more, I guess you could say, not to use internet terms, but you could say down bad for this. They're in a bad spot. That's the point. That's why, because it's like the New York Rangers fall off pretty much for this team, the LA Monsters, and the next team, which we're gonna go over right now. The San Diego Sharpshooters, number 9. They're just not winning games. They're 4-6. Wait, hold on. Maybe I change this. No, I don't like that. I know that thing, because I know their last game, I'm going to rank them a bit higher, but hold on. I'm changing my mind. Yeah, that's what I like doing it on the spot. And I don't really edit. I don't do it like the hockey. I don't do it ahead of time. This was in the way, just some smell good thing. I got ink on myself. So for San Diego, I won't put them at 9. Yeah, we're gonna put Oh yeah, we put Denver at 10. We can't put Denver at 9. Let me see. Okay, this is where it gets real icy. I think I know what I want to do. Alright, the Miami Vipers. I know the rating's terrible, but look at the Miami Vipers at number 9. The Miami Vipers. Alright, we're getting now into like a mid-range where they're just okay. Are they great? No. Are they terrible? No. So, and the reason I didn't put San Diego here is you're going to see in a moment. Alright, yeah. Actually, you know what? We got another change. I guess it means I'm going to move this again because I just realized something. Because if we're going to, instead of putting Miami there, here's what I'll do. I don't know why I didn't. Probably they. Nope. Not happening today. So, the Winnipeg Wolfpack, I'll put at number 10. 5-game losing streak. 5-game losing streak. That's going to put you this far down. That's going just. I don't care where they are in the standings. That's going to put you way down here because there's only 24 games. If it was a full 72 game schedule, they wouldn't move as much. But 5 losses in a row. You're. First they were number 1 the first week. They went to I think either 4 or 5. Week number 2 this week. They're number 9. So they're on the bottom half of the board. So number 8. Here I'll put mine. Mediocre. They're just okay. Okay, they're gonna win here. They're definitely gonna make it in. These. Okay, yeah. Again, this does not translate to standings because Winnipeg. Because outside of Miami, wait. Outside of Miami, okay. So Denver and Austin. You would think this whole bottom half they wouldn't be in the playoffs. They wouldn't be in the actual tournament part. But really, the only ones that probably won't make it in is Denver and Austin. All these 3, Winnipeg almost definitely will make it in, provided they don't keep losing. Alright, if they can keep winning, they should make it in. Miami, if they keep playing the way they've been playing, they should also make it in. Because the top 8 will make it in, the bottom 4 won't. So then we move on to number 7. Here's the Denver Dragons. So the Denver Dragons are... Hold on. Don't mind me, I made a mistake there. Wrong. They're already on the board. This is what I mean to put. So number 7, the San Diego Sharpshooters. I put them 4 this high. I could have put them down wherever it is. But... Alright, that's logic. You know what? Yeah, that's what... Maybe I should do it a little more... Because I don't need to change it this much, but... I like doing it on the fly. I do really... Yeah, we're gonna... There we go. Let's put LA there. And we're gonna put... Alright, I think I like that better. So the Winnipeg Wolfpack, yeah, they're actually at 11th now. They're second to last. Because if you won the first 5, lose the second 5, and it's a 24-game schedule, that's going to move you down basically the whole board if there's only 12 teams. If there were 32, it'd be maybe 12th to 20th, or 8th to 15th. If it was a full 28 teams. But it's not. So they're going to move all the way from... They were number 1, now they're second to last in the power rank. In my power rankings. Feel free to disagree with me all you want. So number 6, we move to the top half of the board. That's your bottom half. So in the top half of the board... You know what? Hold on. Okay, hold on. I changed it. I changed this again. Yeah, that's probably the most changes I'm gonna have. Alright. Okay, that's really not liking me today. So I'll put the Minnesota North Stars instead. And I'll move Denver up here. So I know the Denver writing was terrible. I'm fully aware of it. It's mostly the E. There we go, the thing's standing. So I did this because the North Stars, they move up a bit. Because they got that win. That's the only reason to move up. And the Vipers, they probably have a better overall record, but they're not. They're losing when they should be winning. The North Stars, they gotta win. In my mind, maybe I change this. Maybe I flip this. But I'm starting to like this a lot more than I did when I first got the teams. I might flip them. So we moved it, but I'll say that for when we're done. So the next team we're gonna move. We do have a few big movers now because they're all gonna be up here. So to start off in the top 5, we're gonna have. I don't know. Okay. All right. Hold on. No, not them. So we're gonna have the Philadelphia Falcons. And number 5, I put them there just because they're a solid team. They're good, but they're not good enough to be. They only barely make it in the top 5 because a bunch of teams are worse than them. They've been they haven't been. They've been winning games pretty consistently enough. I know statistically they're the same as Winnipeg, but they didn't go on a losing streak. They're playing decent, half decent. This is why it's different for the power rank. This is why it's different from the standings. That's what I meant to say. The teams are not based on alone on standings. That does play a part, but it's not the full story because, as with Winnipeg, they were number 1 because they were 5-0 in the first week. Then they lose the next 5, and then this Falcons team, Philadelphia, they've been playing a bit almost even. And then here they have the exact same record. Do I rank them the exact same? No. Because they're playing completely differently. Winnipeg's falling off a cliff. Philadelphia's playing not too shabby. So the Falcons, they're number 5. And going through these teams from last week, because I need to get in the habit of doing it after every team. So, up to this point from number 12, so Austin, they moved down 1 spot. Okay, yeah, you'll see the biggest mover is coming up. So then Denver, they move up a spot. They actually stayed in the same spot. Winnipeg, they move down. I think Winnipeg moves down. Oh yeah, they were 4th last week. Moved down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They moved down 7 spots. Denver Dragons, same spot. LA Monsters, exact same spot. I might flip this, but right now they've swapped. So the Miami Vipers, they were 7th last week. They're 8th this week. The North Stars were 7th. They were 8th last week. They moved up to 7th. I might flip this though. And then the New York, and then I screwed that up. I just noticed that, by the way. I just noticed that. That's who I meant to put up there. So if I started talking about the Denver Dragons, my fault. I think I started talking about San Diego, but it's because there's a bunch of terrible teams that are below them. They're playing not great, but they're okay. They're okay. And Philadelphia, not too shabby here. So that's why San Diego from last week, they just moved down one spot. And then Philly, they're going to move down 3 spots. They were second last week. And this next team, here's the biggest mover of the week. The biggest mover of the week, other than Winnipeg, actually, they are the biggest mover of the week. They moved down. They move up 8 spots. They were dead last week. That is the Calgary Cougars. Alright, so we're still going. So the Calgary Cougars, they're now 6-4-0. So very similar to the next team we have here. They move up 8 spots from last week. And moving up a whopping 3 spots from last week. And then they moved like 4 or 5. They moved like 6, 7 spots within 2 weeks. We have the New York Eagles. So the New York Eagles, they're number 3. 5 straight wins. It's going to pretty much do the exact opposite effect as the Winnipeg Wolfpack. So the Eagles are looking pretty solid. 5 straight wins. They're 6-3-1. That's 13 points for them in the tournament. And so the next team, they've been just incredible. The team I haven't really got to cover, sadly. We have the SIHL Stingrays, the second best team in the SIHL expansion tournament that I still have not got a chance to show. I will show them sometime this week. I will broadcast one of their games. So the SIHL Stingrays, 7-2-0. Absolute fantastic hockey. These match up perfectly with how they're playing right now, in my opinion. So the Stingrays, a 7-2-0. 7-2-0, 14 points in the tournament. They're the second best in the league, second best in the tournament. These top 2 do match up with the standings. And number 1 for either second, I believe it's the second straight week in a row. The Kansas City Wings, number 1, the best team in the league. If you check the standings, there should be no surprise to anybody. The K-Wings, best team in the league. I don't think you can make an argument against them. It's impossible. In fact, probably these top 2, actually not yet. Yeah, I'll close this. It should be impossible. So the New York Eagles, not now. So the Kansas City Wings, they're 18 points. They're 8-1-2. If they lost against Minnesota yesterday, they probably would have been moved down, but they still got that win, so they stay number 1. So that'll pretty much do it for the power rankings. As I said, thinking about that. Yeah, I'm flipping that. I knew I would. I knew I wanted to. So I'm just going to do this. Erase the last letter. So I'm going to write the whole thing over again. There you go. So there's your rankings. So they just flip. Same spots as last week. That is your final ranking. Took me a bit of deciding, but I ended up getting there just in time. Took about 20 minutes, but that's your ranking. If you disagree with me, let me know. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.